My name is Brenda Crumbie-Brown. I'm here to do an interview about my dad, William Crumbie Sr.
My name is David A. Crumbie Sr., and I'm here too to do an interview about my father, William Crumbie.
I think of my dad, the first man that I ever loved. I think of my dad as being one of the greatest dads. My dad taught me everything. He was a great dancer. He taught me how to dance back in the day. He took a lot of time with me, I guess, because I was the oldest in the family, and I was the oldest girl. And they used to call me his gold child because he took up a lot of time. And we spent a lot of time together.
He's a strong man, disciplined man, independent man, proud man. So I think of it, him leaving the house early in the morning, coming back late at night. And we kind of grew up over in the Smoker Hollow area on the east side of Tallahassee. So he would leave the house and early in the morning and walk all the way over here to go to work on the golf course.
Where he started out at Capital City Country Club. When he was in high school, he would work there. And that's how they earned their money back then, caddying for different golfers.
Back in the day, that was for the younger guys. It was just a chance to get over and see some of the golfers play. There was a lot of activities going on, and you'll go up and talk to some of the guys and say, well, you can caddy for me. And that's how we earned money back in the day. He used to work up at Hillman Golf Course. That's right above East Tallahassee on the Smoker Hollow side. And he did a lot of caddying for Sonny Hay, who was a supervisor of Holloman Golf Course. And he did a lot of caddying for him. Mr. Hay, it was a semi-pro golfer. And they traveled over Alabama, Mississippi, North Georgia, and Florida, playing golf all over the states, the different states. Back then, it was kind of restricted for black golfers to play golf on different courses. But Daddy stuck right in the game of being a caddy. He also was the groundskeeper at Capital City Golf Club. So he did a lot of work around the golf course in Tallahassee.
He also would, he used to say some of the white golfers would break their golf clubs and throw them away, and he would take them and mend them for some of the young boys in Smoky Hollow. A friend of ours, James Johnson, sent me a post about how he taught those young boys how to play golf on the golf course. And the golf balls, too, he collected them for them to play with. Until now, after my dad has died, we really found out what role he played in Jake Gaither. We never knew any of this. He just did the work and never said anything. He never told us, I won today, or I was first place, I was second place. He never told us what role he played in golf. He just bring the trophies home, sit them on the table or whatever. And it took Mr. Kilpatrick to call us to let us know, because we really didn't know. And Mr. LeVar Kilpatrick was one. The Brim brothers, Mr. Jesse Ash. As a matter of fact, the Ash brothers used to put on a tournament here for a few years. They would come home. They live in California. They moved to California from Smoky Hollow. And as a matter of fact, Mr. Jesse Ash, I spoke to him some time ago, and he's still living. And he told me some stories about Jake Gaither. So there was also
the Mungeon.
Mungeon. He played golf with Coach Mungeon,
Yeah.
Coach Kittles.
Kittles, yeah.
When I was in college, Coach Kittles used to tell me, "You slice the ball just like your dad." But I said, "I bet he beat you too, Coach Kittles." And I took tennis with Coach Mungeon, and he used to tell me that he admired my dad.
Just looking back over the years, I can recall as a young boy when Dad used to bring us over here. It was a drive-in theater right down on the corner down here. And he'll bring us over and we'll stay there, look at the movies or whatever, and then he goes to work over here on the golf field. And usually it'd be late at night when he comes back to pick us up and we all go back home. So he just loved being around the golf course.
I do feel like now he can get the recognition that he so rightly deserved for Jake Gaither.